Ashley and JD at 4. You can ride in. They're going to be clean 7 and 83. Let's go to Ashley Richardson and JD McGuire, team 4. 5 is going to be Jed Eccles and Jade Phillips. 6 is Strand Wall and Zane Starnes. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then we're going to pick up Cooper and Treston at 1. This is Ashley Richardson and JD, team 4. Jed Eccles and Jade Phillip at 5. You guys ride it in for me, please. They're going to go out with a no time. Let's go to Jed Eccles and Jade Phillip, team 5. 6 is going to be Strand Wall and Zane Starnes. Jake Brown and...
Pick them up.
Team 4, I'll get you in the mix. They're going to get a length 14 and 32, including 14.32. Let's go to Strand Wall and Zane Starnes, roping at 6. Jake Brown and Todd Thompson, you can ride in. No time. Let's go to Jake Brown and Todd Thompson, team 7. Walker Guy and Jed Jetson at 8. 9 is going to be Sloan and Blaine Caldwell, Scott Valdez and Cooper Robertson at 10. We'll try for 1 and 4 after that. Oh, never mind. There's not a cut. They're going to be clean, 8 and 86, 886. Let's go to Walker Guy and Jed Jetson at 8. 9 is going to be Sloan and Blaine, Sky Valdez and Cooper Robertson at 10. Cooper Britton and Treston Brazil at 1. This is going to be Walker Guy and Jed Jetson, team 8 in the box. Sloan and Blaine at 9. You can ride in. You guys put that one away and I'll get you another one. Let's go to Sloan and Blaine, team 9. Have Blaine Caldwell. All right, let's roll this one. What about Scott Valdez and Cooper Robertson at 10? Guys, that draw is posted on the wall, and we're also live on Global Healers. You guys are going to have a few extra runs, so Healers, please make sure you check that draw out and be ready to rope. Even if you don't want to pay for it, we ask that you still rope it. Let's go Cooper Britton and Treston Brazil, team 1. Let's see if we can pick you guys up, team 1. They're going to be clean there, 7 and 90, 790. This is going to be team 1, Cooper Britton and Treston Brazil, Ashley Richardson and JD McGuire at 4, Walker Guy and Jed Jensen at 8, Sloan and Blaine at 9, Tyler Thompson and Jason Stewart be ready at 11. They're going to take a no time. Let's go to Ashley and JD, team 4. If there's any horseshoers here, if you will, please go to the entry office. If you're a farrier that's on site, if you will, please go to the entry office. We're at team 4 here. Ashley Richardson and JD McGuire. Walker Guy and Jed Jensen at 8. Sloan and Blaine be ready at 9. Tyler Thompson and Jason Stewart at 11. They're going to be clean, 7:34, 7 and 3-4. This is team 8, Walker Guy and Jed Jensen. 9's going to be Sloan and Blaine. 11's Tyler Thompson, Jason Stewart, Terrence Stewart. JD, I'll roll you at 13. So we're going to roll team 13, Jed Eccles and Kellen Andrews at 14. Sloan and Blaine, team 9, you can write in. They're going to go out with a no time there. Let's go to Sloan and Blaine, team 9, followed by Tyler Thompson and Jason Stewart at 11. 14 is going to be Jed Eccles, Kellen Andrews, Zane Starnes, and Colby Corkle at 15. This should be Sloan and Blaine, team 9. I'll pick you guys up in a minute. Tyler Thompson and Jason Stewart at 11. 13 is going to be. This is Tyler Thompson and Jason Stewart, team 11 in the box. Jed Eccles and Kellen Andrews at 14. You can write in. With the legs, going to make you 13 and 57. 13-5-7. We're rolling 13. Jed Eccles and Kellen Andrews at 14. You're in the box. Zane Starnes and Colby Corkle at 15. Caitlin Cobb, Caden Tinsley at 16. Jake Brown, Scooter Wilson at 17. Cooper Britton and Todd Thompson be ready at 18. 19, 20, and 1. Make sure you guys are ready to run. Zane and Colby at 15. You write on in for me. No time? Let's go to Zane Starnes and Colby Corkle, team 15. Caitlin Cobb and Caden Tinsley at 16. Jake Brown and Scooter Wilson be ready at 17. Kaylin and Caden, you can write in. 16's in the box. With the leg there is 1264, 1264. Let's go to Caitlin Cobb and Caden Tinsley, team 16. 17 is going to be Jake Brown and Scooter Wilson. 18 is Cooper Britton and Todd Thompson. Sage Burris and Parker Guy at 19. Jake and Scooter, you can write in. Clean run, 828, 828. Let's go to Jake Brown and Scooter Wilson at 17. 18 is going to be Cooper Britton and Todd Thompson. 19 is Sage Burris and Parker Guy. Billy and Jeremy be ready at 20. This should be Jake Brown. Let's roll it. Let's go to Cooper Britton and Todd Thompson, team 18 in the box. Cooper Britton and Todd Thompson, team 18. Sage Burris and Parker Guy at 19. Let's rattle it in for me, guys. Team 19. No time? Let's go to Sage Burris and Parker Guy at 19. Billy Louderman and Jeremy Wagner at 20. The box is yours, guys. Let's ride in. With the leg is 12.50, 12 and 50. We're going to team 20. Billy Louderman and Jeremy Wagner. 21 is going to be Colton Runyon and Blaine Caldwell. 22 is Sloan Weisner and Jed Jensen. Billy Stockton and Sergio Gonzalez at 23. With a leg is going to be 13 and 92, 13.92. Let's go to Colton Runyon and Blaine Caldwell, team 21. Sloan Weisner and Jed Jensen at 22. Bill Stockton and Sergio Gonzalez at 23. Jesse Nelson and Jason Stewart be ready at 24. We'll go down to 30, and then I'm going to try to pick my reruns up after team 30. All right, let's go to Sloan and Jet, team 22 in the box.
What number was that?
I think that what she drew out, she tried to keep up the same numbers.
They're going to be clean 7 and 61, 761. Let's go to Bill Stockton and Sergio Gonzalez, team 23.
About 21.
Jesse Nelson and Jason Stewart, you can ride in. No time? Let's go to Jesse Nelson and Jason Stewart, team 24. Cooper and Dylan Traylor at 25. Walker Guy and Cern Weisner at 26. Cody Little and Kevin Carter at 27. No time? Let's go to Cooper and Dylan Traylor at 25. Walker Guy and Cern Weisner at 26. Cody Little and Kevin Carter at 27. Paige Grabble and Caden Tinsley at 28. Walker and Certain, team 26, you can ride in. Are you going to take a no time? Let's go to team 26, Walker Guy and Certain. 27 is going to be Cody Little and Kevin Carter. Paige Grable and Caden Tinsley at 28. Ashley and Jason Richardson at 29. Sloan Weisner, you're needed at the entry office, please. Sloan. Cody Little and Kevin Carter at 27. You can ride in. They're going to be clean 928, 928. Let's go to Cody Little and Kevin Carter at 27, Paige Grable and Caden Tinsley at 28 and 29. It's going to be Ashley and Jason Richardson, Drake and Bobby at 30.
What I've seen so far, we're going to make deals. I've seen
Paige and Caden, you can write in.
like that one can't go.
8:42, 8 and 42. Let's go to Paige and Caden at 28. 29 is going to be Ashley and Jason Richardson. 30 is going to be Drake and Bobby. Tarrant and JD at 13. We'll get you after that. Ashley and Jason, you can write in. You guys put that one away. We'll get you another one. Let's go to Ashley and Jason Richardson, team 29. 30 is going to be Drake and Bobby, followed by Terrence Stewart and JD McGuire at 13. Jake Brown and Scooter Wilson at 17. Tarrant and JD, team 13, you can write in. With a leg, it's going to make you 13 and 78. 13, 7, 8. Let's go to Terrence Stewart and JD McGuire. Followed by Jake Brown and Scooter Wilson at 17. Katie Williams and Rhett Nelson at 31. Jake Brown and Scooter Wilson, team 17, you can write in. 790, 7 and 90. Let's go to team 17, Jake Brown and Scooter Wilson. Katie Williams and Rhett Nelson at 31, 32. It's going to be Dakota and Sergio, 33, 4 and 5. Be ready.
Okay.
We're going to take a time. We're back on track here at 31, Katie Williams and Rhett Nelson. All right, let's go to Dakota Linbo and Sergio Gonzalez, team 32. Chris Hubbard and Peyton Cooper at 33. Shane Hendricks and Jason Stewart at 34. Walker and Parker Guy at 35. Chris and Peyton, team 33, you can write in. 804, 804. Let's go to Chris Hubbard and Peyton Cooper, team 33. Shane Hendricks and Jason Stewart at 34. Walker and Parker Guy at 35. Cash Lumley and Jay Waller at 36. Shane and Jason, you can write in. And they're going to get a length 13 and 50, 1350. Let's go to Shane Hendricks and Jason Stewart, team 34. Walker and Parker Guy, 35. Cash Lumley and Jay Waller, 36. Jed Eccles and Hagen Wright at 37. Barrier vetted. Clinton 12 and 11, including your barrier guys, 12 and 11. Let's go to Cash Lumley and Jay Waller, 36. Jen Eccles and Hagen Wright at 37. Bryce Bean, Tyne Johnson at 38. Sky Valdez and Caden Tinsley at 39. Jen Hagen at 37. You guys jot it in. I'm going to go to 40, and then I'll try to pick some people up, guys, after Team 40. They're going to take no time. Let's go to Jen Eccles and Hagen Wright, Team 37. Bryce Bean and Tyne Johnson at 38. Sky Valdez and Caden Tinsley be ready at 39 and 40. Hold up just a second, Ropers. Bryce Bean and Tyne Johnson, Team 38. You can write in. No time. Let's go to Bryce Bean and Tyne Johnson, 38. 39 is going to be Sky Valdez and Caden Tinsley. Court Peterson and Kellen Andrews at 40. Paige and Caden at 28. Ashley and Jason at 29. You'll try for Katie Williams and Rhett Nelson. No time. Let's go to Sky Valdez and Caden Tinsley, 39. Court Peterson and Kellen Andrews at 40. Court and Kellen, you can write in. They're going to take no time. Let's go to Court Peterson and Kellen Andrews, Team 40, followed by Paige and Caden at 28, Ashley and Jason at 29, Katie Williams and Rhett Nelson at 31. Paige and Caden, you can write in. No time. Well, let's go to Paige and Caden, Team 28, Ashley and Jason at 29, Katie and Rhett at 31. Team 40, you guys come back around and I'll get you another one.
We're going to have to work something out on.
No time. Let's go to Ashley and Jason, Team 29, Katie Williams and Rhett at 31. 40.1 is going to be Carly and Bobby. Heads up. Katie Williams and Rhett, Team 31, you can write in. No time. This will be Team 31, Katie Williams and Rhett Nelson. 40.1 is going to be Carly and Bobby. Terrence Stewart, Rhett Nelson at 42. Drake and Sergio at 43.
Header's not here.
All right, let's go to 40.1, Carly and Bobby in the box. Taryn Rhett, team 42, you guys can ride in. They're going to be clean, 9 and 97, 997. Let's go to 42, Terrence Stewart, Red Nelson. 43 is going to be Drake and Sergio Rance, Bowden and Cern at 44, Bill Stockton and Jason Stewart, 45. Drake and Sergio, 43, you can ride in. No time. Let's go to Drake and Sergio, team 43, 44. Rance and Certain, 45 is Bill and Jason, 46 is going to be Sage and Hayes. Hold up just a second, guys. All right, this is team 43, Drake and Sergio, 44. They're going to be clean 7 and 17, 717. Let's go to Rance and Cern at 44. 45 is going to be Bill Stockton and Jason Stewart. 46 is Sage and Hayes. 47 is going to be Colton Runyon and Hagen Wright.
Good, good.
I think your header is waiting until the
She's ready.
she's okay.
Bill and Jason at 45, you can ride in. Clean run, 7 and 13, 713. Let's go to Bill and Jason, 45. Sage and Hayes at 46. Colton and Hagen at 47. Cash and Tyne at 48. 49 and 50. Then we'll pick up 31 and 40. Shane Hendricks and Jason Stewart. We were going to get you guys after Team 50 also. Sage and Hayes, 46. You can ride in. No time. Let's go to Sage and Hayes, team 46. 47 is going to be Colton Runyon and Hagen Wright. 48 is Cash Lumley and Tyne Johnson. Molly Ritchie and Caden Tinsley at 49. No time. Let's go to Colton and Hagen, team 47. Cash and Tyne at 48. Molly and Caden at 49. 50 is going to be Court Peterson and Peyton Cooper. Katie Williams and Rhett Nelson at 31. Shane Hendricks, Jason Stewart at 34. Court Peterson and Kellen Andrews at 40. You guys be ready to rope. You will follow 50. Cash and Tyne, you can run in. With a length, 1294. Let's go to Cash and Tyne, 48. Molly Ritchie and Caden Tinsley, 49. Court Peterson, Peyton Cooper at 50. Bill and Jason, if you guys will come back around, I'm going to get you in the mix of my pickups, please. Clean run, 802. 802. Let's go to Molly Ritchie and Caden Tinsley, 49. Court Peterson and Peyton Cooper at 50. Katie Williams and Rhett Nelson, 31. Shane Hendricks, Jason Stewart, 34. 40 and 45. Court and Peyton, you can ride on in. No time. Let's go to Court Peterson and Peyton Cooper, team 50. Katie Williams and Rhett Nelson, 31. Shane Hendricks, Jason Stewart at 34. Court Peterson, heads up. Hold up just a second. Katie Williams and Rhett Nelson, you can write in. Clean run, 850, 8 and 50. Let's go to Katie Williams and Rhett Nelson, team 31. Shane Hendricks, Jason Stewart at 34. Court Peterson, Kellen Andrews at 40. Bill Stockton and Jason Stewart at 45. Dakota and Bobby at 51. Shane and Jason, you can write in. No time. Let's go to Shane Hendricks, Jason Stewart, team 34. Court Peterson, Kellen Andrews. Okay, let's go Court Peterson, Kellen Andrews, team 40. Shane Hendricks, if you're here and can hear me.
Oh. Oh. Oh my God. I'm so sorry.
This should be Court Peterson, Kellen Andrews. Let's roll it. What about Bill Stockton and Jason Stewart, team 45? Down. No time. Let's go to Dakota and Bobby, team 51. 52 is going to be Jason Nelson and Rhett Nelson. 54, Craig Moore, Cooper Robertson, Carly and Jason at 55. This should be Dakota Limbo and Bobby Bates. Do I have you guys? Jesse Nelson and Rhett Nelson, team 52. Let's write it in for me. They're going to be clean 7 and 24, 724. Let's go to Jesse and Rhett Nelson at 52. Craig Moore, Cooper Robertson, 54. Carly and Jason at 55. Sloan and Hayes at 56.
40.
Team 40 will get you after 55. Craig and Cooper, you can run it in. Clean run of a 9 and 20, 920. Let's go to Craig Moore and Cooper Robertson, 54. Carly and Jason at 55, followed by Court and Kellen. Court and Kellen, team 40, you can ride in. You guys put that one away. Let's go to Court Peterson and Kellen, team 40. Followed by Carly and Jason at 55. Sloan and Hayes, 56. Colton and JD, 57. Team 55, you guys shout in for me, please. They're going to go out within no time. This is Carly and Jason, 55. Sloan and Hayes at 56. Colton and JD, 57. Strand and Tyne at 58. Hayes Burris, you're needed at the entry office, please. Hayes Burris.
It don't happen till it does. It don't get you too late.
Sloan and Hayes, 56, you can ride in. They're going to be clean, 8 and 12, 8, 12. Let's go to Sloan and Hayes, 56, Colton and JD, 57, Strand and Tyne at 58. Colton and JD, you can ride in. And they're going to be clean, 8 and 12, 8, 1, 2. Let's go to Colton and JD, team 57, Strand, Walton, Johnson, 58, Court Peterson and Hagen Wright at 59, Sage and Cern at 60. Craig and Cooper, I'm just going to get you guys at the end of the round. There's about 11 teams left. They're going to be clean, 7 and 49, 7, 4, 9. This is Strand, Wallenton, Johnson, 58, Court Peterson and Hagen Wright, 59, Sage Burris and Cern at 60, Riley Smith, Sergio Gonzalez at 62. Fort and Hagen, you can ride in. Clean run, 899, 899. This is Court Peterson and Hagen Wright, 59, Sage and Cern at 60. 62 is going to be Riley Smith and Sergio Gonzalez, Craig Moore, Caden Tinsley at 64. 65, 6, 7, and 8, 54, and then we'll drag. Sage and Cern, you can ride in. With a lag is 1452, 1452. Let's go to Sage and Cern, team 60. Riley and Sergio at 62. Craig and Caden, 64. Jason and Todd at 65. Riley and Sergio, you can ride in. $743 clean, 743. Coda Stike Leather, you're needed at the entry office, please. Coda Stike Leather. Craig and Caden at 64, you can ride in. Clean run, 818, 818. Let's go to Craig Moore, Caden Tinsley, 64. Jason Stewart, Todd Thompson at 65. Ashley Richardson and Scooter at 66. Jason and Todd, you can run in. Clean run, 805, 805. Let's go to Jason Stewart and Todd Thompson, team 65. 66 is going to be Ashley Richardson and Scooter Wilson. 67 is Jason Stewart and Tristan Brazil. Sloan and Jade at 68. Craig and Cooper be ready. Let's go Ashley and Scooter in the box. Let's go Sloan and Jade, 68 in the box. They're going to be clean 6 and 65. All right, let's rope Craig and Cooper, team 54. Hey guys, if you can hear me and you're in that second arena and you've got to run left, come right back up here for me. I got 4 runs that I need to get. Just come right back up here. Clean run, 8 and 76, 876. Let's go to Jason Stewart and Todd Thompson, team 65. Sloan and Jade at 68. Jason Stewart and Tristan at 67. Jason, you can just ride right back up the arena for me. $888, $888. Let's go to Sloan and Jade, team 68, followed by Jason and Tristan at 67. Yeah. Clean run, 771, 771. Let's go to Sloan and Jade in the box, team 68. Who do I have, the header or the healer? Healer. Header. Jade Phillip, it is an extra run. Jade Phillip, we need you to rope this extra run, please. No time? All right, we're going to drag and come back to round 3. They're going to go out with a no time. Let's go to team 4. Ashley Richardson and Jenny McGuire with a 1657. Jed Eccles and Jade Phillip at 5. Jake Brown, Todd Thompson be ready at 7. Sky Valdez and Cooper Robertson at 10. 11, 13, and 15. You guys be ready to rope. There's 27 left to rope. We're taking the top 12. Jet and Jade, team 5, rattle in for me, please. And they're going to be clean 10 and 32. That's going to make you guys 26.89 on 3. Let's go to team 5. It's going to be Jed Eccles and Jade Phillip roping with a 22.70, followed by Jake Brown and Todd Thompson at 7. Scott Valdez and Cooper Robertson be ready at 10. Tyler Thompson and Jason Stewart at 11. 13, 15, 16, and 26 be ready to rope. If you do not have your entries in on that number 11, ropers, those books do close at the end of this round, and we are 25 teams away from those books closing. Jake and Todd, you can ride in. Clean run, 10:51. You're going to be 33.21 on 3, 33.21. Let's go to Jake Brown and Todd Thompson, team 7 with the 20.05. Scott Valdez and Cooper Robertson at 10. Tyler Thompson and Jason Stewart be ready at 11. 13 is going to be Terrence Stewart and JD McGuire. Zane Starnes and Colby Corkle at 15. Sky and Cooper, team 10, you can ride in. Clean run, 784, 784. You're 27.89. That goes to second high call. Let's go to Scott Valdez and Cooper Robertson, team 10 with a 16.81 on a pair. Tyler Thompson and Jason Stewart, you're going to be out next at 11. Stewart and McGuire at 13. Starnes and Corkle at 15. Kopp and Tinsley be ready at 16. Tyler and Jason, you can ride in. Clean run, 8 and 26. You're going to high team back. You're 25.07 on 3. Let's go to Tyler Thompson and Jason Stewart, team 11 with the 20.46, followed by Terrence Stewart and JD McGuire at 13. 15 is going to be Zane Starnes and Colby Corkle, Caitlin Kopp and Caden Tinsley at 16. Walker and Stern will be ready at 26. Taryn, JD, you can ride in. We're going to get a leg 13.48 with that leg. It's going to make you guys 33.94. That puts you at 5th back. Let's go to Terrence Stewart and JD McGuire, team 13. You're 23.68 coming in. Zane and Colby, you're going to be out next at 15. Kopp and Tinsley at 16. Walker and Cern at 26. Dakota and Sergio be ready at 32. 40.1, 3, and 4 be ready. Zane and Colby, you can ride in. They're going to go out with a no time. Let's go to Zane Starnes and Colby Corkle. It's team 15 with a 24.58, followed by Caitlin Kopp and Caden Tinsley at 16. Walker Guy and Cern at 26. Dakota and Sergio at 32. Carly and Bobby, 40.1, 43, 4, and 7 be ready. Kaylin and Caden, you can ride in. $13.67 with your legs going to make you guys 38.25. That goes to 6 back. This is Caitlin Kopp and Caden Tinsley, team 16. You're 16.96 on a pair. Walker and Cern, you can ride in. Team 26 is in the box. No time. Let's go to Team 26. Walker and Cern with a 16. Heads up. Like crazy. All right, this is Walker and Cern, Team 26, open with a 1684, followed by Dakota and Sergio at 32, Carly and Bobby, 40.1, Drake and we're going to roll Team 43 to the end of the round. Drake and Sergio, 32, you can write in. Clean run, 827. That's going to make you guys 25-11, your second high call. This is Dakota and Sergio, Team 32, with a 16-17, followed by Carly and Bobby at 40.1, Rance and Cern at 44, Colton and Hagen, 47, Court and Peyton Beardy at 50. Hold up just a second, guys. Healers, let's follow your header out the back for me, please. Make sure your steer goes out the back. Carly and Bobby at 40.1, you can write in. Clean run of a 7 and 88. That's going to make you 24.05, your high team back. Let's go to Carly and Bobby, Team 40.1 with a 2016. Once the arena's clear, followed by 44, Rance and Cern, Colton and Hagen at 47, Court and Peyton at 50. Rance and Cern, Team 44, you can write in. Clean run, 945. That's going to make you guys 29.61. That goes to sixth high call. This is going to be 44, Rance and Cern with a 16.96, Colton and Hagen at 47, Court and Peyton at 50. Then we'll go ahead and get Drake and Sergio. Colton and Hagen right on in, 47's in the box. No time? This is Team 47, Colton and Hagen with a 20.03, Court and Peyton at 50, Dakota and Sergio 43. Drake and Sergio at 43, 51's Dakota and Bobby, Jesse and Red at 52. Court and Peyton, you can write in. Clean run, 6 and 70. That's going to make you guys 26.73. You're sitting fourth right now. Well, let's go to Court and Peyton, Team 50 with a 15.78. Drake and Sergio at 43. Dakota and Bobby, 51. Jesse and Rhett Nelson, 52. Craig Moore and Cooper Robertson at 54. 55, 6 and 8. Be ready. They're going to take a no time. This is going to be Team 43, Drake and Sergio with a 16.02 in the box, followed by Dakota and Bobby at 51, Jesse and Red at 52, Craig Moore and Cooper Robertson 54, Carly and Jason at 55, 6 and 8. And they're going to be clean, 8 and 86. That's going to make you guys 24.88. Your second high call. Let's go to Dakota and Bobby, Team 51 with a 13.88. Followed by Jesse and Red at 52, Craig and Cooper 54, Carly and Jason at 55. Jesse and Red, you can write in. They're going to be clean, 8 and 35. That's going to make you guys 22.23. That goes to high team back. 38.25 is currently the cut. This is Jesse and Rhett Nelson, Team 52 with 18.11. Craig and Cooper at 54. Carly and Jason 55. Sloan and Hayes at 56. Craig and Cooper, you can run in. No time. Let's go to Craig Moore and Cooper Robertson, Team 54 with a 17:49. Carly and Jason at 55. Sloan and Hayes at 56. Strand and Tyne at 58. Carly and Jason, you can run in. Clean run, 7 and 96. That's going to make you guys 25:45. That goes to the sixth high call. The cut's at 33.94. This is Carly and Jason, Team 55 with a 17:45, followed by Sloan and Hayes at 56, Strand and Tyne at 58. They're going to be clean, 8 and 67. That's going to make you guys 26:12.
There's going to be a eye that's got a dead battery. Or blinking.
No time. Let's go to Strand and Tyne, Team 58 with a 17:17. Courtney Hagan, Team 59, you can ride in. They're going to take a no time. Let's go to Courtney Hagan, Team 59 with a 25:53. Sage and Cern is 60. You can ride in. Clean run, 7:07. That's going to make you guys 32:60. You're currently the cut. Let's go to Sage and Cern, Team 60 with 18:97. Craig and Caden at 64. Jason and Todd at 65, 6 and 7. Then we'll drag. Clean run, 7 and 26. That's going to make you 26:23. You go to eighth high call. 29:61 is now the cut. This is Craig Moore and Caden Tinsley, Team 64 with a 16:87, followed by Jason and Todd at 65. Ashley and Scooter 66. Jason Stewart and Tristan Brazil at 67. Clean run, 8 and 82. That's going to make you guys a 25.69. You go to 7th high call. 27.89 is now the cut. This is Jason Stewart and Todd Thompson with a 22.11, followed by Ashley and Scooter at 66, Jason and Tristan at 67. Then we will drag. Ashley and Scooter, you can write in. No time? Let's go to Ashley and Scooter, team 66 with a 14.61. Then we'll get Jason and Tristan at 67. No time? Jason, you can just come right back up. This will be Jason and Tristan, team 67 with a 20.65. Right now, the cutoff is a 27.89. $11-point ropers. Take this as your last call on entries on that number 11, guys. Last call. We're going to take a no time. We'll try and come back to your top 12. The cutoff is going to be 27.89. That's going to be Jake Brown and Todd Thompson. You guys are the cut. They're going to go out with a no time there. Let's go to your top 11. Ashley Richardson and JD McGuire, 26 and 89. Now they're going to be clean 8 and 40. That's going to make you 35.29. Let's go to Colton Runyon and Hagen Wright with a 26 and 73. You're looking to be 8.55 or faster to move to number 1. Clean run, 6 and 68. You're 33.41. You go to number 1, 33.41 on 4. Let's go to your 9th high call. Sage and Cern with a 26 and 23. They're going to be clean there, 6:02. You guys are 32.25. You go to number 1. Let's go to your 8th high call. Carly and Jason with a 26 and 12. You're looking to be 6:12 or faster to move to first. Craig Moore and Caden Tinsley, you're going to be out next, followed by Craig Moore and Cooper Robertson. They're going to be clean, 8 and 29. That's going to make you guys 34-41. That goes to third. Let's go to Craig Moore and Caden Tinsley, your seventh high call. You guys are 25 and 69. They're going to take a no time there. Craig's going to regroup and come right back. He's sixth high call. It's Craig Moore and Cooper Robertson. Your guys are 25 and 45. We've had 4 teams catch 4. We're paying 5 holes in the average and 1 fast time that does not place. They're going to go out with a no time. Let's go to your money runs here, guys. It's Walker Guy and Cern with a 25-11. 7-13 or faster will guarantee no less than 5th, and that's going to pay $2,740. Not a front load. No time. Let's go to your 4th high call. It's going to be Sky Valdez and Cooper Robertson with a 25-07. We've got 4 that's called, 5 in the average and 1 fast time, guys. They're going to be clean there, 8 and 55. That's going to make you guys 33-62. Your third with 3 to rope. It's your 3rd high call. It's going to be Drake Brinsma and Sergio Gonzalez. You're 24-88. 7:36 or faster is going to guarantee no less than 3rd in the average. That's going to pay $4,940. They're going to do it. They're clean. They're 7 and 67. That's going to make you guys 32.55. You're second. There's only 2 to rope. You're going to get an average check, guys. Let's go to your 2nd high call. Dakota and Sergio with a 24.05. 8:19 or faster will guarantee you no less than 2nd, and that's going to pay $68.60. They're going to go out with a no time there. Let's go to your high team back. Dakota's going to get his rope, and he's coming back. He's high call with Bobby Bass with a 22 and 23. This is your hot team back. Dakota and Bobby with a 22-23. They're going to go out with a no time. First in the average, that's going to be Sage and Cern, 32.25 on 4 for 87.70. Second, it's going to be Drake and Sergio, 32.55 on 4 for 68.60. Third's going to be Colton Runyon and Hagen Wright, 33.41 on 4 for 49.40. Fourth, that's Sky Valdez and Cooper Robertson, 33.62 on 4 for 41.10. Fifth, it's going to be Carly and Jason, 34.41 on 4 for 27.40. Your fast time that did not place in the average was at 8.40. That's going to be Ashley Richardson and JD McGuire. That's going to pay $600. Give us just a second. We'll roll right into that number 11. We are one arena, Ropers, one arena.